Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy. Welcome back to more Okamiden. In the last episode, we got Kuro to join us. We checked out some of the surrounding area in South Ryoshima Coast, doing a few things that we could not do before. And in this episode, we're going to head out to North Ryoshima Coast, where we need to go check out those ruins where King Fury is headed to. But before we do that, I'm actually back in Seon City Commoner's Quarters. The reason for that is that there's actually something that I didn't know about until recently that you can do here in the Playhouse. Now, I don't know if any of you pointed this out in the comments, because I'm actually recording this before getting Kuro and being able to freely roam around Seon City Commoner's Quarters. So, I don't know if anyone pointed out in the comments, because obviously those comments haven't had the ability to happen yet. But if you head up here upstairs, after defeating Renjishi, not only are the Canine Warriors here, but guess who? Princess Poussey. It's almost time for the next performance, but I've got butterflies in my stomach waiting to go on. I wish I could help you, dude, but I never get nervous. Let me see if I can get a better view of her. Yeah, Princess Poussey is an Okamiden. I didn't know that she was. But, yes, not only can you meet the Canine Warriors here as a bit of a reference to Okami, but also reference to the first game is that Princess Poussey, the keeper of the Canine Warriors here, apparently they all act in this theater, which is kind of cool, I suppose. So, I just thought that was really interesting, and I don't know, maybe you guys think this, maybe you don't, but I think an important part of a Let's Play is that you at least teach the viewer something new about the game that they didn't know before watching. I mean, not all Let's Plays have to be informative, granted, but I do think it is kind of important to teach the viewer at least one new thing that they wouldn't have gotten otherwise. But anyway, now that we're done with that, what do you say we head out to North Ryoshima Coast? Now, camera! That camera makes it that if you're holding up, you just end up going back into town. Hate it when games do that. But, I should mention that if we head to Yakushi Village now, we actually can get a better glaive. However, we never have gotten to try out our rosary in battle. So I would like to head to the North Ryoshima Coast so that we can do just that, because we're going to be getting into some fights up here. Who would have known? And even though this is a very different Ryoshima Coast song, I like it quite a bit, in a different way than other Ryoshima Coast songs. So, North Ryoshima Coast is in ruins, so to speak. There's thunderstorms, all kinds of bad stuff happening, but yo, dude, there's something up there. We can head up over here, and we can actually go to an area that we could not go to before. There were those rocky mountains that we could go to in Okami, but this is actually something completely new. So, first use of the brush in this video. I wonder if this is the longest we've actually gone without using a brush in an episode. Actually, I don't think that's true, because we've had cutscenes, so. We go in here, we come out over here, and we get Inkfinity S. Unlimited ink for a limited time. So, that's actually not small Inkfinity, that's just short for Inkfinity Stone. Something that was in Okami. But I want to avoid him. I forgot we had the peace bell. Up here is where we have to go. Recognize this from the game's intro? So this is Sugawara's grave, or King Fury as he calls himself now. Dude. Check out this design. Oh yeah, the Sugawara dude is just like me! I mean, dude, look, see any similarities? Oh man, I just realized why this King Fury is gunning for the ruins. This is bad news, boy. We didn't have time to waste. So one thing that's kind of irritating is there's actually a spot that you can bloom that's right beside those ruins, yet the game moves you away from them. And I think I could take this time to mention, so that you're not lost if you didn't play the first game or watch my Let's Play of the first game, is that Kuro is from the Moon Tribe. I'm not going to spoil exactly what other characters are from the Moon Tribe, but just trust me on this that he is from the Moon Tribe. So, The Moon Tribe are a civilization that was very advanced in technology that, of course, as you might have guessed, lived on the moon. They were believed to be extinct, however, some members of the Moon Tribe still remain to this day, and yes, this is a story from mythology. Let's grab this Eastern Masterpiece Part 4, if you can believe that. Yeah, Part 4 before Part 3. I'm guessing that they intended for you to come later because we do have to come to Sugawara's grave a bit later on, and I guess they just didn't intend for you to get that now, so they made it a Masterpiece Part 4. But now that we got that, I just thought that would be a good time to bring it up, is just that that's what Kuro is, and apparently what Sugawara is as well. So, not really much else to talk about. We can go ahead and not go in that cave. That was not where I was trying to go at all. We want to head down to North Ryoshima Coast once again. And, like I said, very different song than what typical Ryoshima Coast has, but I don't know. I like it a lot. I did not mean to get into a battle, but... And really, I have no one to blame but myself for getting into a random battle because I have the peace spell equipped. So, we want to head over here because we were in the presence of actors. Now we're in the presence of tractors. Not just any tractors, but demon tractors. I don't know why I'm saying that, but okay. Not just actors, but tractors. I don't know. So, we're getting into our first battle that I want to show here with our new Rosary. So the Rosary has the longest range of any weapon, however it is the weakest, but on the flip side of that, it also attacks the quickest. The Rosary, at least in my opinion, got nerfed like crazy from Okami. In Okami, it had a ton of range and it was the weakest weapon, but it had like this homing to it. In Okamiden, that homing, as you can see, is gone. You just kind of flail out all over the place, and if it hits the enemy, great. If it doesn't, it frequently does not do any damage as a result, because it just kind of flails all over the place. Which, I don't know why they did that. I'm guessing they just thought it was too good in the first one, because admittedly, I just used the Rosary in the first Okami, and I guess they just kind of wanted the other Divine Instruments to get used. Because admittedly, the Reflector, I guess, was kind of bland, and they kind of want you using the Reflector more because it's what Ami's typically portrayed as. And actually, there you saw the screen blinking red. That's what happens when you're low on health. Can't believe I was actually low on health there, but I was. Let's go ahead and take care of him. Cherry Bomb. Just so you know, though, if you want to go to Yakushi Village and get yourself a better... Wow! Thank you, Fire Eye. You floral finished the other enemy for me. Thanks! I appreciate that more than you know. Anyway, as you see there, Kuro's special attack is that he plays his flute, which makes musical notes pop out and hit the enemies. Yeah, apparently Kuro is worse at playing the flute than I am a singer. Who would have known? Because his is actually able to slay demons. I don't know, I can kind of picture that, me being an action hero who sings badly to slay demons. I don't know. That actually sounded kind of... It sounded like it could have been egotistical if I wasn't insulting myself just so much by saying that. So, I don't know. Don't really know what to make of that. But that's Kuro's attack. Now, Kuro's attack, like the Rosary, seems very random, and I don't like it as much as Kagu or Nanami's attacks. So, I like Kuro as a character, I just do not like his attack. So that's kind of what I have to say about that. So we take care of that tractor. I have no idea how tractors exist in ancient Japan. I'm guessing that maybe Gen had something to do with the technology and the demon stole it. Because they did say that Gen was in this area, and we all know that Gen is an inventor. But, I don't know. That's really all I can think of. Right here we have a new enemy. This is the Blue Imp. Blue Imps, they will go into these holes and they will shoot bubbles at you. What you can do is, I believe if you power slash them, didn't quite work there, power slashing them can make them a bit easier. They also have these claws on them, which actually are kind of dangerous. I have no idea how bubbles hurt, but then again, I think I should ask Pokemon that question more than I should ask Okami that question. Whoa! Yeah, the bubbles can actually hit you on fire, light you on fire, hit you on fire. Yeah, that's great. Doing a power slash will get you multiple demon bones out of them, so they are a good enemy to grind off of course. So if you can find a demon scroll where it always gives blue imps, that's actually not bad. Whoa! That's actually an example of one of its more devastating attacks, is those big blue bubbles will imprison you. So watch out for that, I guess, even though that's kind of obvious. And I will actually say I'm getting hit quite a bit here. Let me slash you. And there we go! We got 4 demon bones in one battle. Not bad at all. Of course, can't do very well. Actually, something that I wanted to mention, I'm getting a lot of comments lately asking me how the ranking system in battle works. I thought it was pretty obvious, but people ask me, like, is the pink tree worth more or is the green tree worth more? It's the pink one. It's cherry blossom versus a regular tree, so cherry blossom is better. I'm sorry, all of the trees of the world, but cherry blossoms are better than you are. Whether or not you like it, it's the law that Japan has dictated for all trees for eternity. So, that was a big so. Last battle that we have required here is against an Ice Lip and a Demon Nut. So, let's just take care of that. Let's stop getting hit so much. Just take care of the Demon Nut so that I don't have to worry about it anymore. That was close, that was close, that was close, that was close. That's still very close. Way too close for comfort. Let's get you cherry bombed. And let's stun you with the fire. That guy's gonna run around. He's just been floral finished off screen. And... something that I actually didn't know that you pointed out in the comments is that if you get frozen, you can power slash to get out of it. I don't really find that useful outside of battle because outside of battle, it takes about as much time to do that as it would to just wait for the ice to defrost. But in battle, you're a bit of a sitting duck when you're frozen, so in battle, even though it takes about as much time to do, it is useful in battle. And I wasn't able to defeat it fast enough to be able to make use of the fire, so that kind of sucked. Hey, I did better on that than I was expecting to. I thought for sure it was going to be like, you suck, you thought you were getting a tree, I'm giving you a seed. I don't know why I made the game sound all southern, but okay. As you might have noticed, the tractors are actually different. This one has a hoe. The first one, I believe, had a hammer. If I can get the camera to cooperate a little bit. Yes, it did, actually. I don't know why I felt the need to point that out, but I always just thought that was weird how that first tractor has a hammer, yet the others have hoes. I don't know. There's probably some kind of innuendo in there that I'm not realizing that everyone's going to point out in the comments. I mean, obviously I know what a hoe is, but I don't know. Maybe there's just something funny about that, like, hammer and a hoe! Wow, I got excited over that. I'm really a horrible person. So we can get some ink there. I can't believe I really said that. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Anyway, give me Isun Masterpiece Part 3. There goes my family-friendly image right over here. Never seen treasure chest like this before. How the heck have I know to get it open? There's a lightning bolt on top of it. We can't do anything about that chest quite yet. Right here we have some... I actually don't know what these are called, but they are basically electric death boulders. If you want to kill them, you can go ahead and get them in your bestiary right off the bat if you'd like. I can recommend doing that just so that you don't forget to do it later. Of course, we'll be coming back to this cave when we have the ability to open that chest. Big mystery as to what that's going to be. But in the meantime, we can now go here to where these ruins are. At long last, we have made the journey to the ruins. Dude, this is a cliff. Dude, I need you to guide me over there. Don't worry, I'll be okay. So, you know how I said that each party member brings something unique to the group? Well, here's what Kuro does. He has the ability to fly. And he can, of course, carry you around in his vine after he's flown. So, there is no limitation on what he can do. Water, he can fly over it. Spirit floors, who gives a crap? He can just fly over them. Cliffs, he can just fly wherever he needs to go. Pretty neat trick, ain't it? Now let's get a move on. Pretty dang cool, huh? And Isun! Yes, score 1 for the little guy. Got me a nice rare artifact, yes sir. No doubt about it, this is definitely what I think it is. Ha ha ha. Oh, it's you, Chibi. Hey, where's Kuni? I thought you two were a team. Bad thing to bring up, Isun. Dude, you know this pipsqueak? Oh! Pipsqueak, I'll show you who's a pipsqueak! Wait, that face. What about my face? Nothing, it's just, it kinda rubs me the wrong way. Rub, you mean you want a massage or something? No, who said anything about a massage? Come on, you soon say it. It rubs me the wrong way, wasn't that clear? Dude, who can hear such a tiny voice? Come on, you soon say it, say it, say it! I know I've seen this guy somewhere before. Wait, I got it! You're Waka, aren't you? Esoon! Who's Waka? Is that like a friend of yours? Why'd you say Waka? Call him a half-baked prophet! Call him the half-baked prophet! I demand it! You call him the half-baked prophet right now! Maybe you're Waka's kid brother, right? Oh, God. Sorry, but you got one of those faces. So this is who you're hanging out with these days, Chibi? You don't say. This guy was riding inside a falling star? Must have hit his head when he landed, eh? Here, you're gonna need this. It's a history of Nippon. It's a history of Nippon. Great English. I made it myself, and it'll teach you a thing or two. So you guys gonna check out, you guys going inside to check out the ruins? The place gives off a bad vibe. What exactly are you doing here? Stealing stuff? A celestial envoy doesn't steal. I was looking for something. And by looking, he means taking. What, that piece of paper? Oh, this thing? Yeah, when I heard about the ruins being here, I just knew I'd find this here, and I was right. Sorry, but no time to dilly-dally. A famous inventor has gone missing, and I aim to find him. See you around, kiddos. Hey, isn't that Gen dude an inventor? Hey, wait up, Bug! Hey! Dude's pretty fast for being so little. I could have told him Gen's somewhere inside those ruins. Oh well, just you and me now, boy. We can't break our promise to a pretty girl, can we? And we got a history scroll. I want to check that out really quick. Well, I'm on my way to being a celestial envoy, and everyone in the land is happy as a clam. That was one heck of an adventure. Someday, I'm gonna visit you and see your mangy muzzle. Until then, you just wait for me, you big furball. That kind of hints to what Easton was planning on doing with that, if you catch my drift. But yes, now that we got the history scroll checked out, the others are just kind of tutorial and exposition. I think that is enough for now. So, what do you say next time on Okamiden? We head into these ruins. See you guys then.
Bye.